Greetings and gentlemen, everyone. Zeratone here. Metroid. It's a series we all know and love, and not enough people know and love it. So start buying the Metroid games, guys. You know who you are. Go buy them. Buy Dread right now. Even if you don't own a Switch, buy it and emulate. Buy it and then emulate it on your PC or something. Piracy's not cool. Gotta tell Nintendo to make more of these games, guys. Anyways, I had this idea for a long time, but TheLoreRaider recently made a video on the same subject, basically. And TheLoreRaider, aside from me, he's the best Metroid YouTuber. Like, because he can't really beat me. You know, my one Metroid video that's actually, no, I have boss fights as well. But yeah, I'm gonna start posting a lot more Metroid content since the whole point of this channel, since it was made, was to be a Metroid channel. And I only have, like, aside from boss fight videos, like, one Metroid video. So I definitely should post more. But yeah. So, today we're going to be discussing the canonicity of Metroid stuff that's not the 2D games. Other M is canon, so I'm not going to get into that. It is canon. Dread already confirmed it was canon. We didn't even need Dread to confirm Other M was canon. So... yeah, like, just ask Sakamoto. He is so just proud of Other M that if you said it wasn't canon in front of Sakamoto, I would be fearing for your life. I'm gonna be completely honest. Anyways, sorry it's not Metroid gameplay. It's Dark Souls gameplay, I know. But Dark Souls is kind of a Metroidvania. So yeah, just enjoy me kicking the shit out of Dark Souls enemies. Anyways, so, Prime. The Prime series, that can't be canon, right? It only makes up, like, you know, half of the Metroid series. There's only 6 games in the Prime series, guys. There's only 6 games. Come on. Like, seriously? They aren't canon. Let's decanonize 6 games. Well, how do we do that? Well, according to Joe Schmo Guy on Facebook, the reason why is, and I quote, the 2 latest timelines, Metroid Dread and Samus Returns, didn't include the Prime games. That's not a joke. This person on the Metroid Facebook groups, not just the one Metroid Facebook group, all of them, will, anytime someone even posts about Prime, I'm not even kidding, this one person, if someone even posts about Prime, they say, oh, great game, not canon, and then start an argument in the comment section with like 4 people and somehow think they won. They also just make really unfunny Metroid memes. You know, they're just kind of the, one of the cesspool members of the Metroid community. Hopefully they're only on Facebook, because we wouldn't want them leashing onto anywhere else. Yeah, sorry, but, the reason why it's not in 2 timelines is because, yeah, hear me out. This is gonna mind-blowing, I know. Maybe they're using it for new players, and they don't want to be like, hey, you see these games that are canon, but not related to this story arc? You see these? These exist, but we're not going to put them in the timeline because we don't want to confuse you. Like, these are the ones related to this story arc for this game that we're showing. Alright? So, you think people would be able to understand that? They can't. They just can't. I don't get what the issue is. They really just can't. Anyways, so, you know what? I think Metroid Dread's not canon, because it's only been in one Metroid timeline, which is the timeline for itself, so it's biased. Like, it's not canon. Look at the other Metroid timelines. Where has Metroid Dread been? It's not there. Oh, but, no. You see, Sonny, the reason why... Prime's not canon for that reason, and Dread is because Dread is new. They can't predict the future, but you see Prime, that's old news, it's 20 years old. So that's why it's not canon. Both are equally stupid arguments. Dread is canon. Like, no one needs to argue about that. Prime is canon. No one needs to argue about that, but people do. For some reason. A complete waste of time. This is... oh my gosh, it's so dumb. So, let's see. Oh, mangas. Oh my gosh, never walk into a bar with Metroid fans and then say, hey, mangas are canon. I swear, Sakamoto, who is confirmed they're canon, by the way, could walk in and say, listen, guys, they're canon. Metroid fans would say how, like, everything Sakamoto's made isn't canon now because he's saying that the mangas are canon, so he's not trustable. Something like that. Like, oh my gosh. Come on, guys, the Metroid community is so good, and then you just have to ruin it by arguing about what's canon and saying stuff that is canon isn't. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you, TheLoreRaider, for making that video, by the way, because I wanted to make this one for a while. And yeah, I've had this video idea for a while, and I wanted to make it. So, prequel manga, that's pretty easy to prove that it's canon. I mean, Sakamoto literally said it in an interview that it was canon. So, you can't argue with that not being canon, because he literally said it in an interview. But no, you see, he also said Prime was canon, and that's not canon. So this manga here, you see, that's not canon either. At this point, you just gotta stop taking them seriously. So the manga's canon. And the thing is, if the manga wasn't canon, as TheLoreRaider said, the Chozo DNA thing wouldn't be in Metroid Dread. That reference wouldn't be in Metroid Dread. Oh no, but TheLoreRaider was wrong! Because he said he tried to use that as proof of being canon, but the DNA sphere thing in the manga, it was a sphere! The DNA, it's a sphere in the manga, but in the canon Metroid Dread game, it's a cylinder! Debunked! Anyways. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Anyways, you know, so obviously, that's not canon. Except, let's assume it is. So that's canon. We know that the prequel manga is canon. That in itself makes Samus and Joey canon. Because they were they were both, contracted under the exact same terms. They did the exact same thing. They didn't do anything different with Samus and Joey. Made by the same company, made the same way. Except by different authors, but aside from that, made the exact same way. So, trying to argue with that is like saying that Fantastic Beasts isn't canon to the Harry Potter universe because there wasn't books made on it before the movie released. Like, it's that level of stupidity when you really think about it. Oh my gosh, it's just funny. I know I said that so many times, but it's just funny. But, you know, let's ignore the fact that the author literally said that it had to connect to Fusion and Super Metroid. That in itself proves it's canon. Let's see. Samus's suit automatically repairing itself. Now, concentration exists in Other M. But this is different. She doesn't even have to concentrate in the manga to repair itself. It repairs itself by itself. Slowly. Now, you'd think that would make it not canon, except whoopsie doopsies. In one of the developer posts before Metroid Dread came out, it said that her suit was repairing itself from her fusion suit, because as we know, her suit was surgically modified in fusion to save her life. And according to this Dread blog post, her suit was repairing itself, and the Dread suit is what it was repairing itself to its normal state, and the Dread suit is what this part it's at right now. Automatic suit healing came from Samus and Joey. That also proves it's canon. So what's not canon? Any manga that's not Samus and Joey, and the prequel manga is not canon. I saw one, I think Danko's Iron Man vs. Samus video used feats from Episode of Aether as canon. That was funny, because, you know, that manga is definitely canon. But yeah, Episode of Aether is not canon. No Metroid games are not canon, and Zebus Invasion Order isn't. I know that's technically a game, but it's a board game thing. It's not an official electronic game. So Zebus Invasion Order is not canon. So every game aside from that, and those two mangas, Samus and Joey and the prequel manga, those are both canon. And let me ask you this. Why are you wanting it to be removed from the canon in the first place? You're just removing Metroid lore and Samus feats. Like, Samus is a stronger character with all of those things canon. Like, it's like a big part of what makes her canonically able to throw hands with people like Goku. So why are you trying to take that away? Like, why are you using... It's fine if you have headcanon and think, no, sorry, these aren't canon. Like, that's fine. I get having headcanon. I used to have headcanon, the other end wasn't canon. But I knew that was headcanon. And also, now I've just accepted that the atrocity known as other M sadly is canon. But yeah, guys, just stop coping. Seriously, it's just annoying. Stop arguing with people. If you're gonna say something's not canon, at the very least, just say it's your opinion and stop passing it off like it's fact, because you're just deceiving people who don't know. And then those people have to watch these videos, and then they're torn on who's right. But the thing is, we have developer confirmation, author confirmation from the license holders of the property that is the Metroid franchise. The people who are arguing for non-canonicity, they don't have any of that. They don't have any of that confirmation. So they're literally just lying when they say it's not canon. Like, I really don't get it. But yeah, guys, those two things, sorry, it's more like 8 things, but those 2 things being the Prime series and the comics, those are canon. Obviously not all the comics. So yeah, those are canon. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to lie to people about that. A lot of people believe that, especially Samus and Joey isn't canon. Metroid Database, who is the place that even translated the album, the manga themselves, says it's not canon on their website, which is sad. Cause like they fans translated it, you'd think they'd be right, but it's not. They're just lying. It's really sad. Same with the Orpheans Discord server. Don't go on the Orpheans Discord server and state any Metroid opinions. I remember I called Dark Samus bad one time, or I said that she wasn't a super compelling villain, because she's not. She does literally nothing to impede your progress in the games. And yeah, that people got so mad at me, it was actually funny. And then the Orphean, he's a cool guy and everything, and he's a great Metroid YouTuber, but if you argue with him on which Metroid songs are the best, you ain't coming out of that argument alive, let me tell you. Scarred for life you'll be if you argue about not even argue, just state facts about Metroid, or opinions. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the Dark Souls gameplay. I'll definitely have Metroid gameplay in other videos. Super Metroid walkthroughs are coming up soon. I have the entire game recorded. I just need to voice over for important parts during the walkthrough. Please like and subscribe and share and all that stuff, and watch the TheLoreRaider's video on this. It went a lot more in depth than I did. This was just me adding onto what he said, because I didn't want to steal any of his points. Please watch him. He's like literally, like, when it comes to lore in Metroid, like the best guide that's out there. There's really just watch him, subscribe to him. He's a great YouTuber. He gets my seal of approval, the Zeratone seal of approval. That's the most valuable seal of approval that's out there. Anyways, I'm ripping off his outro, but bye bye, and pray for a true peace in space.